Hey, what's going on, everybody? Listen, it is Wednesday. It is time for the midweek drip. You already know what we doing, how we do, when we do, and what we do. I pray you already know. Listen, make sure you already see it. You see it at the bottom of your screen. Make sure if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do it. Make sure you like it. Give me the thumbs up. Love it. If it's possible on the platform that you're watching, and make sure you share. Make sure you hit that share button. Let somebody know that the drip is dripping. We are here. We ain't going nowhere, and we doing what we do. We are dropping jewels to increase your faith. Come on, y'all. Just begin coming on in. Listen, we are everywhere at this point. I'm here to tell you, we everywhere. We everywhere. So we on YouTube. Listen, if you want to see it on your TV, big, all big and like you're in here with me, just go to YouTube at Faith Truth CC. We're on Facebook on the church page at Faith Truth CC. Hey, if you are my personal friend, it's even on my personal page. I couldn't even tell you what that is. I'm just telling you, it's JC Jones. I know that much. But the app thing, I'm doing everything that you got to do to make sure you're getting this drip this morning. Listen, let's just keep going. Make sure you are loving, liking, tagging, sharing, bringing somebody in this morning, letting them know that the drip is drippy. Stop. It is going to keep on keeping on. You just hang on. We got something for you. If you're looking at it and you're trying to figure out what in the world, what is Overseer going to be talking about this morning? I'm talking about you can't move me. You can't move me. That's why I say don't go nowhere. I don't care what technical issues, internet doing this or doing that, or if your internet is doing this or doing that, or your phone ringing, you're getting distractions. You can't move me. That's that faith trip this morning. I'm trying to get somebody to understand, hold on. That's what we dripping today. That's what we are truly dripping today. Just hold on. Come on. Hold on. Just begin coming in this morning. Just begin coming in this morning. I see you. Deke, nephew, Terrell, I see you on YouTube. Natalie, I see you on YouTube. Great morning, everybody. Listen, I'm checking all platforms. Listen, what I say, you can't move me. Need some jewels this morning? Listen, you about to get them. You about to get them. I already see what today's going to be. I already see what type of day today's going to be. It's going to be some things that try to challenge, to try to make us pause, to try to make us, what's going on? No, this subject matter of today, of you can't move me, is truly one that is like, I'm really not going to be denied. I'm really going to hold on. I don't care what I'm facing. I don't care what I'm dealing with. I don't care the obstacles. I don't care the resistance. I don't care of the struggles, the weight. You can't move me. Yeah. See, back in the day, it used to be like, trying to get you off your square. That's get you out of character. That's to get you, get you to do something you wouldn't normally do, to get you act out of, your plan. No, not today. Somebody say, devil, not today. You can't move me. That's what we on today. You can't move me. I don't care what you plan, how well your plan may have been planned. Listen, devil, not today. And sometimes it ain't even the devil. Sometimes it's just God testing you. Will you stay? Will you hold on? Yes, God. Listen, this test and trial, it's a rough one. This test and trial, it's a tough one. But God, I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved from your presence. I shall not be moved from your plan. I shall not be moved next month. The only way I move is if God tells me to move. That's what you got to be on. The only way I move is God say it's time to move. That's it. That's it. I ain't going nowhere unless God tells me it's time. Unless God tells me, yes, this is the chosen time, that this is the chosen place, this is the pointed, this is the time, the area, the place, the people. Yeah, this is it. Other than that, listen, stick and stay, baby. Stick and stay. I don't know what you're talking about. Stick and stay. Come on, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Just begin tagging some folks in, bringing it, sharing it. Make sure you hit giving me the thumbs up. If you on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button for me. I need the engagement. Hit the thumbs up. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Listen, you already know what it is. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're sharing it to somebody. Get that link to somebody. You know somebody that gets moved all the time. If the wind blow real good or not that good, they need to hear it. They need to hear it today. You already know who it is. Make sure you're sharing it over. Tag somebody in it. If you're on Facebook, if you're watching on either page on Facebook, make sure you tag at. All the names gonna pop up. Just start hitting them. At, boom. You get it. You get a drip. You get a drip. You get a drip. You know what we doing today? Come on, y'all. Ooh, it almost feel like a Monday. You see the energy coming out? It feel like Monday, don't it? This that midweek drip. You can't move me. I think we about ready. Who's ready to get this thing started? Who's ready for the DJ to flip the vibe? Who's ready to overseer, let's get to dripping. My brother Kev, great to see you this morning. Great morning to you. You can't move me. Who's ready? I just need a ready. Mother Peggy, great to see you this morning. I just need a ready. And let's get this thing moving. Ready. I need a ready. Let's go. Come on here. All right. DJ, go on, flip it for me. Go on, flip it for me as they get ready to hit that ready. I just want to vibe. Hey. Listen, last time, because I don't want to interrupt my screen, make sure you subscribe, like, share. Make sure your notification button is locked in so you can be notified when we dropping whatever we dropping, because you know it is going to be jewels. All right, I got it ready. I got readies on Facebook. I got readies on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, let's get it. All right. Psalm 125. Psalms 125. 5 verses. I'm going to read it all. It starts off with what I really want to say. But it's important that you read it all because you understand in order to what everything is being faced, what everything, all that is being endured. Can I just get into it? I'm sorry. Psalm 125. Those who trust in the Lord. Those who trust in the Lord. Somebody, hey, that's me. That's me. I trust in him. Do you? Those who trust in the Lord. Oh, overseer, that's me. Okay, then let's keep going. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken, but endures forever. Somebody say, you can't move me. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, Jerusalem. So the Lord surrounds his people, both now and forevermore, both now and later, both now and forever. The scepter of the wicked will not, I say again, the scepter of the wicked will not remain over the land allotted to the righteous. It cannot last. For then the righteous might use their hands to do evil. That's why God's like, I'm not going to let that last. I got to get that on out of here. Come on now. Lord, do good to those who are good, to those who are upright in heart. But those who turn to crooked ways, the Lord will banish with the evildoers. Peace be on Israel. Listen, here is something that's saying, God saying, listen, those around you who turn to evil, I'm going to get them out the way. Because I'm going to make sure you are not contaminated. My God. You will not be infected. You shall not be moved. You can't move me. You can't move me if you say you trust in the Lord. If you say, Oh, that's my Father, that's my God. If you say, I'm a believer, if you're calling yourself a man of God, a woman of God, a child of God, if you are, well then, where you going? What you doing? See, we've been dripping some things as of late. This letting you know there's some things coming. God is doing some things. God is in the process of delivering. Sometimes you will face adversity. Sometimes you will find yourself in a waiting, holding pattern. You know, just like the plane, sometimes they are doing something on the ground or moving some things in the air. You can't see what they're doing. You just getting a signal, you getting a call, you getting directions from the tower. Saying, AA 504, listen, I just need you to move to this, remain at 5,000 feet, and put yourself in a circling pattern. We'll let you know when to land. Oh, you said, tower, we got that. Going to 5,000 feet, we'll remain in the circling pattern until you tell us to land. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's being moved in or out the way. But what you trust is that they have you there for a reason. They have you there for safety purposes. Listen, something is in your way that they are moving out the way. Something is not clear that they are clearing up for you. And then they say, hey, come on in. You are clear to land. Yeah. But that's when you trust. You don't break the holding pattern. You don't just start moving wherever you want to do because, listen, they have you there because if you go off, you're liable to run into some cross traffic. You're liable to run into some danger. I'm here to tell you, stay put. Stay put. I know sometimes we are feeling pressure. I know sometimes we are feeling like, what's going on here? Listen, come on, I've been waiting long enough. I know sometimes we are feeling away. But if you say you really, truly trust in the Lord, I'm saying if you are who you say you are, if you believe what you say you believe, if you really doubt that life, then sometimes God is going to have you in a position where you just got to hold on. And as Psalm 125 said, you ain't going to have no problem with it because I trust in the Lord and I am like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so does the Lord surround his people. Listen. It doesn't matter what's going on around on the outside. I am surrounded by the Lord. His hedge of protection surrounds me. Panic, not necessary. Panic, what's that? Because I am resting in comfort knowing my back, my front, and my sides are covered by the Lord. If I gotta wait for a minute, listen, hey, thank you for the rest, God. See, a lot of that comes down to what's your mentality in your holding pattern. Where does your mind go when it ain't moving like a lot of times when you are not moving how you want to, your mind starts moving. No. God said, I'm going to need you to hold tight. I need you to hold tight. Stay put. Don't move. Don't be shaken. Be like Mount Zion. No matter what storms are happening, no matter how hard the wind is blowing, the mountain ain't going nowhere. Mount Zion goes nowhere. If you sit there looking at what you perceive as wicked, if you sitting there look at all of this craziness, look at the times we in. Right now it seems like there's some wicked times. You got to have comfort to understand that the scepter of the wicked will not remain. Not over the land allotted for the righteousness. No, you can't stay here. Oh yeah, you might have been allotted to enter just so I may be provoked, that my faith can be tried and tested and proven. Yeah, but you can't remain here. This ain't for you. You ain't welcome here. And if you thought I was gonna move, I don't think you understand. I am walking like Psalm 125. I trust in the Lord, and just like Mount Zion, I shall not, will not, cannot be shaken. I'm trying to help you this morning. Somebody go ahead and drop the title today again. You can't move me. You can't move me. See, we got plans. We got great afternoon, great morning here, great afternoon on the East Coast. We got plans. God has put something in your path. He has placed something in your heart. He has your mind fixated on a point that you have to get to. It is not going to be a constant drive. Sometimes the tower is going to communicate to the plane, which is you. Hey, I need you to just stay in a holding pattern for a minute. I'm doing something. See, that's what the tower is saying when you find yourself in a holding pattern, or you get on the plane, listen, and they back up, and then you find yourself just sitting on the runway, and they haven't released you to take off. Hold right there. We doing something. We fixing something in the air. Listen, we waiting on something to pass by. We are making sure that your flight is the best it's going to be. Just hold on. That is when you got to say, I trust in the Lord. I may not know all what's going on. I may not know what the holdup is. It may not be moving how I want it to move. It's not happening how I planned, but I trust in the Lord. And just like Mount Zion, I shall not, will not, cannot be shaken. You can't move me. I heard God. I know God. I follow God. Until God tells me to move, I ain't going nowhere. Even if I see craziness happening around me, it says in Psalm, like, you got me surrounded, but you on the outside of what the Lord is doing. God has me protected. God has me in a place that, listen, cannot be penetrated. As long as I stay where I'm supposed to stay and don't walk outside, just hold on. Even if the internet is doing something, even if your internet, my internet is doing something, just hold on. Don't go nowhere. Listen, we shall not be shaken. Deep Hempfield, great to see you. Afternoon for you, morning for me. Psalm 125 also says in 3, the scepter of the wicked will not remain over the land allotted to the righteous. This is my spot. Sometimes you got to let the devil know, listen, I don't know, maybe you got permission, but first of all, don't get it twisted. I ain't going nowhere. I shall not be shaken, and this is my spot. Whatever you've been allotted to do is temporary. Oh, my faith, that's faith. Oh, that's how I do it. Yeah. Oh, God has chosen to use me as an example of what faith looks like. See, I got faith. I am able to keep moving because I trust in the Lord. Lord, do good to those who are good. Oh, that's going to be me. Lord, do good to those who do good. I must do good because I want the Lord to do good to me. To those who are upright in heart, I'm going to keep my posture correct because I want him to do good to me. here's the thing. Sometimes we get so twisted up, bent out of shape by those who are crooked, those who ain't doing right. And it seems like, how come it looked like they winning? Okay. Oh, okay, listen. First of all, those who turn the crooked ways, the Lord will banish with the evildoers. Don't worry, time is coming. And sometimes, listen, their stuff is held up for the just. Sometimes they are just in the position to accumulate something for you so you didn't have to work that hard. Listen, don't you worry about what they doing. Don't you worry about what's happening over there. All you need to say is, I trust in the Lord. Just like Mount Zion, I will not. People, the difficulty, the opposition, the job. You are wasting your time. Don't you go nowhere. I'm telling you something right now. Do not go anywhere. You better hold on. Do not go anywhere. Don't you dare leave. I see what the internet's trying to do. Hold on. I shall not be moved. I'm not going anywhere. Tell the opposition in your life, you are wasting your time. That job that is messing with you, you are wasting your time. Those people who are talking about you, plotting and planning on you, you are wasting your time. If you are trying to move me, shake me, get me out the way, I will not be moved. I shall not be shaken. You can't move me. Come on, somebody. You got to believe. If you say you trust, then I should see your trust. We almost done. We almost done. If you say you trust in the Lord, I should see that you trust in the Lord. Come on. It's time for us to stop walking with lip service Christians, lip service believers. If you say you believe, I should see belief. If you say you trust, I should see trust. If you say you have faith, I should see faith. Come on now, who are you? If you say you can't move me, devil, if you say I cannot be shaken, then I should see trust. Not in you, not in me, but in the Lord. Yeah. Come on now. We got people bouncing church to church to church all the time. Talking about, well, the Lord told me, and then the Lord told me. Well, did you finish what the Lord told you the last time, or have you been shaken? Because he had you in a holding pattern. Because he was trying to show you something. Because he was trying to teach you something. Because he was trying to mature you and grow you to get you where it is that you're supposed to go. But you got shook and said, the Lord said, I'm sorry. Let's stop that. Come on now. Somebody say, you can't move me. Today is the day that we are going to walk in a place that says, you know what? You wasting your time. Enemy, you're wasting your time. Adversary, you're wasting your time. Satan, you're wasting your time. Devils, imps, and demons, you're wasting your time. Hey, job, you wasting your time. Hey, the hood, you wasting your time. I'm sorry, whatever it is that's trying to get you to move out of the things that God has already said, I have this for you, you wasting your time. Somebody better say it, you wasting your time. See, I'm about to wrap this up just so you know. You hear the word Zion all the time in church. Zion, some of y'all just been going along with it for years. Want to ask the question, what is Zion? There's Mount Zion and there's Zion. Zion, the city of God. Zion, Jerusalem. Zion, God's people. Mount Zion used to be Mount Moriah, the place that David built first temple. It's the place of God. Come on, Zion. To be Zion, you got to be there in God, with God, for God, trusting God, loving God, obeying God, walking with God. Come on, Zion. Listen, I just wanted to drip this on to you today. I wanted to make sure you were aware. I can't just talk about it, I got to be about it. I can't just be talking about I trust the Lord. I got to look like it. I got to be unshakable, unmovable. I got to be a standard bearer. I got to be a pillar. I got to be concrete. Not Play-Doh. You understand what I'm saying? I got to be stable in this thing. God got me on something, y'all. God got me on something that it is time to build up the church, which is you. I ain't talking about the church as a building. I'm talking about the church as in you. It is time that we walk in the strength that he's already given us. It is time that we start resembling, looking like made in his image. Come on now, aren't you tired of hearing about how you made in his image? But you like, well, I don't know about that. Faith comes by hearing and hearing the word of God. I got to be in the word of God so that I can truly get my faith to the level that allows me to say, devil, you are wasting your time. I am trust. I am faith. I am love. I am unshakable. Listen, if you got on late, play it back. Make sure you like this, first of all. Let me hit that again. Make sure you have subscribed. Whether YouTube, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do right now at Faith Truth CC. If you have not subscribed to the church channel at Faith and Truth Christian Center, there it is. Boom. Yeah. At Faith Truth CC. Boom, 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 boom. But guess what? It's at Faith Truth CC everything. Let's go, y'all. I'm overseer JC Jones. If it's your first time, pastor of Faith and Truth Christian Center. This is Faith Drip. This is what we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 10 a.m. As I get ready to roll up out of here, I'm going to keep talking about, listen, join us Sunday at 10:45, where God is creating a masterpiece. Get your paintbrush and come on and be a part of doing something magnificent on the canvas that God has set for you. Listen, visit us in person, 1142 West Indian School Road, or join us online on YouTube, on Facebook. You like that? On 10:45, 11 o'clock online, but in person, 10:45. We already in praise and worship. We call it prayer and worship. We already in it. Also, make sure October 10th through the 12th, Glory of Grace Covenant Network. It is our first inaugural Holy Convocation. Inaugural does mean first, just in case y'all like, he don't know what he's talking about. I do. Inaugural Holy Convocation. Greater is here. Come on, y'all. You do not want to miss this. October 10th through the 12th. Set your calendar, set your time, get your PTO in, whatever it is that you need to do, because there's morning service. There is classes in the morning. My God. There's a nice break there where we can fellowship, go eat together, go shopping, whatever you want to do. Come back for an evening service that's going to blow your socks off. Then we're going to do it all over again on Friday. Yeah. And then Saturday is the official day of Holy Convocation. Hello. You ain't got to register. You ain't got to pay nothing. You just got to come with some expectation and say, God, listen, do what you about to do for me. That's it. Hey, support the drip. FaithTruthCC.org/donate. Sow a seed of trust today. Sow a unshakable seed today. Sow a you can't move me seed today. faithtruthcc.org/donate. Givelify, PayPal, there's Cash App, there's Venmo, there's credit, there's debit. Listen, ain't no excuse not to be able to get your seed in the ground. If you need to get it in the ground, there it is. Come on. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday, so make sure, listen, I need all of my faith and truth. And I need anybody else that does not have Bible study of their own tomorrow. Join us on Zoom. You see it there. It is on Facebook as well, YouTube as well. Listen, Terrific Thursday Intimate Moments. It's where we dive into the word truly. We're still in Romans. I think we're going to finish the last 4 verses of 11 going into 12. But we started a book. We don't stop till we finish the book. Chapter by chapter, verse by verse, line by line, word by word. I ask you to get on Zoom so you can ask your questions, comments, thoughts. Because this thing here is we grow our faith together. It's time out for letting something just pass you by that you know you got. Hey, overseer, break that down. What's that mean? It's time out that we just stop letting stuff just fly by. Can you put the brakes on it? Can you give me an example, an analogy, a parable? Can you I make that a little clearer for me? Why, yes, I can. Come on now. If you want to grow in the word, listen, you got to study the word. You got to talk with people about the word. You got to ask questions. So listen, that's the drip. That's what we've been on. That's my time. I don't want anybody not understanding that you can say you can't move me. If you got on late, run this back. Run it back. Psalm 125 is where we were. That's where we got the gems and the jewels to increase your faith today. Go back. Get this for yourself. Listen, don't take it from me. Take it from him. Psalm 125. Hey, that was the drip. I appreciate all of y'all getting on. Listen, I'm going to say it how I always say it. Remember, God is always walking with you, and he always will. Listen, Overseer J.C. Jones, Faith and Truth Christian Center. This is Faith Drip. Peace and love, y'all. See you Friday.